Hi and welcome to our tutorial on managing orders in Shopware 6. In this video, we'll walk you through the steps to efficiently handle your orders within the Shopware platform. Plus, we will create an order in the administration and in the storefront. First, let's start with the orders overview page. To access it, just click on Orders and then Overview. Here you'll see a list of all orders placed in your store. This page provides a quick glance at essential order details such as the order number, the customer name, delivery address, total amount, the order status, payment status, or delivery status, or even the order date. If you want to put more criterias or points in the list here, you can also select a few more, like for example the sales channel, the billing address, affiliate code, or campaign code. We can, for example, just select the sales channel and then go out of the list settings again, and then you can see that the sales channel has been added as a column. We've got the filter on the right hand side, so you can also filter and sort orders based on various criteria, to find specific orders quickly. Just click on the filter button on the right then. For my example, I've already selected two, the payment status as open and the order status as open. So you can see that the result of the filter is being displayed directly after you have selected the filter. You can reset a specific filter by clicking on Reset. If you have selected more filters, you can reset all at once as well. So just click on Reset All then. Now let's add an administration order, so a manual order created by the admin. So let's begin and click on Add Order. And now, when you want to create a new order, you must first select an entry from the customer list in the customer area. In addition to the name, the customer number, the sales channel, and the email address are displayed in this customer list. Alternatively, you can create a new customer directly from the menu. So just click on Add New Customer then. And you can open or call up the customer details by clicking on the context menu and then on the button Open. So for our example in this video, we'll just select an already existing customer and then we will go to the tab Products. So to add a product to the order, it's first necessary to add a new order item. So this is possible via the Add Product button. So just click on the button here. After this line, so this one here, has been added, you can select the desired product. So just double click into the item field and then select a product from the drop-down menu. So I'll just select this one here. Whether the price column is displayed in gross or not depends on the customer group to which the customer is assigned. So based on the price and the quantity, the total price is calculated directly at the end here. So we've got the price gross and the VAT. The default tax rate of the product is entered as the tax rate, obviously, after the line item is created. And after creating the item, it is possible to change the tax rate. So now you can click or double click into the VAT area and then you can change the tax rate or even the gross price. At this point, it's good to know that you can also add custom items and credit notes. So let's add a custom item just for an example. So a custom line just means that you can add an empty position. This is mostly used to add a product that does not exist in the shop. So this allows you to quickly add an item without having to create a product in the shop first. So yeah, just click on add custom item like I did, and then you can add an empty position in the drop-down menu. A name, so as name, just enter, a custom name then. In our case, I'll just take test, enter the gross price, it's 15, and the tax rate. And if you want to confirm, just click on the blue check mark down here to save this item. And then you can see the item was added to the order list, just like the other item. So if you double click into this line again, you can change the quantity, the name, the price, and the tax rate again. And last but not least, you can, as I just already mentioned, add a credit note. So click on add credit note to add a credit note. And then you can edit the credit note by double clicking into the row again. In the column name, you enter a name for the credit note. So keep in mind that if possible, this should be meaningful as it is or will be printed on the documents for the order later. The last information required is the value. So let's just do this. And then you, add the value for the credit note. In our case, I'll just do this. And then click on the check mark to store the credit note. If you now want to edit this again, double click into the line again and, for example, just make your changes and then click on the check mark again. The tax rate is determined automatically on the basis of the product items stored in the order. So in our case, this is 19%. So it's therefore not possible to adjust the tax rate manually. And if you are done with this, just go to the tab Options. So here you can configure the order, the payment, and the shipping of the order. You can display automatically applied promotions. So specify whether discounts should be applied automatically. You can select the order language or a promotion if you want to. In the payment section, you can define the payment method used by the customer. So I've got these three and I can now select one of these. You can select a billing address and the currency. In the shipping section, you can select the shipping method, the shipping costs. So you can, if you want to edit them manually here, and select, of course, the shipping address of the customer. And you can select this, so the shipping address is same as billing address. This would grey out here then, if the shipping address matches the billing address. If you are, happy with your configurations of these three tabs, so the order, just click on Preview Order. And then you get to the new order mask. So in this mask, please note the order is not yet saved. So this is just a preview where you can just, have a look at all the details again. So you can just check the order again. You've got the info section with the with the example payment status, so you can see this is still at a draft, and it's grayed out as well. So this is a hint for you that the order hasn't been saved yet. In the item section, you can again check all the selected items, the total. You can also add products here again. So if you forgot one, click on add product. If you go into the tab details, you can check the payment, the shipping, and the order details again. And yeah, if you are happy with these settings, and yeah, if you want to, so just click on save order, and then the confirmation email will be sent to the customer. So once you have placed the order, you can see that the tab documents appears. In this tab, you can create the documents. So just like the invoice or the credit note, the delivery note. For that, just select the document and then click on create document. But I'll come to that just in a moment. Let's go to the tab general again. Here, I just want to show you another function, because sometimes you may need to delete items from an order. And you can do this by clicking on the context menu on the right here, and then on the button remove from order. It's also possible to call up the product in a new tab, so just click on show product. You can set the status, or you can mark this product as a return. If we now go to the tab details, you can see that you can also set the different statuses here, as well as change the addresses or add new ones. But let's go through the whole thing now with the statuses. So let's assume that the customer has paid, and it's now our turn to process the order, dispatch it, and send the invoice. So we will start with the order status. We can change the status to in progress, because now at this moment we want to process the order. If we want to, we can send the email to the customer, so this will update the customer with an information about the order process. But for this step, we just want to update the status. Now you can see that our order status is in progress. Even in the general tab, you can see in the overview that we have the order status in progress. Now let's go to the documents and send or create an invoice for this order. So as I mentioned, just select the invoice and click on create document. In this mask, we have the order number, which is automatically set, but if we need or want to, we can also manually change this number. So this is, as a tip, this is a number range from the number range which you set in the settings. Here we've got the date, and we have the possibility to upload a custom document, but we will just create the standard version. Now we have created the document, and this is listed in the documents list as the invoice. So we've got the date, the number, and the type. This column means that you have or haven't sent the invoice as an email to the customer yet. But if we now go to the general tab again, set the payment status to paid, because our customer already paid. Update the status, go to the delivery status, say that this has been shipped. And now at the end, we can set the order status to done and send the email to the customer that we have processed his order or its order perfectly. We can now say that we want to attach the invoice. So if you click on update status now, go to the documents again, you can see this is being checked or has been checked as sent. So we now know that we have sent the invoice to the customer and that the payment status, the delivery status and the order status are paid, shipped and done. And now back in the overview of our orders, we see our manually created order at the top of the list. It even displays the note that this is a manual order, so created by admin. And if I look further to the right, I can also see the status of my order at a glance. So we've got the order status, the payment status, and the delivery status marked as done, paid, and shipped. And you can see this through the green dot next to the word done, paid, and shipped. Almost at the end of my video, let's now place another order from the storefront. So I'm going to log in as a customer from the shop first and then show you how the ordering process works here. After logging in, I am taken directly to the overview of my account. My personal data, addresses, and default payment method are displayed here. And I also have the opportunity or the option to subscribe to the newsletter. So simply click on the checkbox for this. To call up my personal details again as a whole, simply click on your profile. Here I can select my salutation, first name, last name, and my login data. Under addresses, I find my default billing address and default shipping address and the available addresses. So if you have more, they would be listed in the list down here. Under payment methods, I've got my options for the payment methods. So I've got paid in advance as a standard payment method at the moment, but I could select cash on delivery or invoice in my account. Under orders, you will find all your created orders or all your recent orders. And under subscriptions, as the word says, you would find your subscriptions. So let's go and select a product for our order. I'll select the main product with the advanced prices. Here at this point, advanced prices just means that we've got a product with a quantity limit. So if you order this product with a quantity to 11, we've got a unit price from 800 euros, and from 12 we get a unit price from 750 euros. But we just want to order one, so by clicking on add to shopping cart, we add the product to the shopping cart. Directly after that, the off canvas shopping cart opens on the right hand side. So this is a small shopping cart, if you want to, where you can see the product details again. You can see the quantity, your shipping costs, and subtotal amount of your order. If you have, you can enter a discount code in this shopping cart as well. And you can go directly to the checkout from here. But if you want to, you can also go to the main shopping cart. This is the main shopping cart where you also get the grand total amount of your order, the selected products, the quantity, and the prices. If you click on shipping details, you can see and select your payment method and shipping method. And if you want to add another product, you could also just use the quick selection by entering this field with a product number. And you can enter a discount code in this field on the right. So if you are happy with your selection and you want to order this product. So just click on go to checkout, and then you come to the last page where you can complete your order. Keep in mind that most of the time you have to select or check the general terms and conditions, and then you can check your addresses, your payment method, and your shipping method. I'll leave everything as it is and just click on submit order. You can see from the confirmation page that your order has been successfully submitted. You can also check this again by going to your account and then go to orders. So now you can see your recent orders and that this one is still open. You can also expand this order and look into the details, such as the products and the order information. Back in our admin, I see the order I just placed right at the top. This time without the note created by admin, as this is a order from the storefront. I can also see from the status that it is not yet being processed or has been completed. So at this point, I can start the whole process again.